What's up, everyone? Happy New Year. The first stream of the year. Haven't streamed since last year. 2026 New Year's resolutions. I don't have any resolutions, to be honest. I didn't make any yet. What incarnation am I playing against? Yo. That level up might have not been worth it. A fireball might have been good there, low-key. Boring. I don't know. I'd have to think of some. Just zap this. Okay, so this guy's got kind of a crazy deck, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I was not expecting him to. Okie dokie. I don't know if because of the Evo Witch, I'm just gonna DP. Someone said not gonna lie, 6-7. Chat, can we leave 6-7 in 2025? Ah, shoot. Maybe if I got that rage down a little quicker, we could have actually... Does he have the... I actually don't know. Does he have the Evo Skarmy? I think he does. We gotta have Fireball ready. Lads. Fireball! We'll rage this, I guess. That forced a lot out of him, to be fair. He might go hog here. No, oh, he actually does, okay. That's what I was thinking. Not bad, not too shabby, not too shabby. Nice little level up here. Alright, I think he has the... Yes, Sparky! Excuse me? I gotta fireball this, I guess. Bro, I did not know he had a Sparky. Like, what? Wait, he doesn't have the Evo Skarmy? I'm so confused. What's his other Evo? Oh, Barbs and Witch. Bro, he doesn't even have the Evo Skarmy. I would have done things so differently had I realized that. I completely forgot that he doesn't have the Evo Skarmy. Yeah, he's just gonna cycle back to a fireball. It's over. Yeah, rip. Bro, what was that deck, man? Cam Lowell, thank you for the $2 dono. Says Happy New Year, bro. Tato chip. Thank you for the 2. Bro, Like, I would have used my Zap earlier if I knew he didn't have the Evo Skarmy. That was kind of my bad for not keeping up with the Evos, because I realized he had the Barbs and he had the Witch. He didn't even have the Evo Skarmy. Abdul. Blood Cruise, thank you for the $1. What are your goals for this year? I don't have any goals or resolutions. I kind of stopped. It sounds depressing. I kind of stopped making them because I always had like high dreams and hopes, and every time I made goals, I never reached them most of the time. So I kind of just stopped doing it. And life has kind of been better that way without expectations, but I could start doing it again, but um, I don't know. We could just zap, I guess. Bro, the Dagger Duchess is so bad against the recruits sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in here. It's kind of, it's the reason I don't make goals and resolutions is because you kind of don't know, like, what's possible to achieve in a year. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard sometimes to say. We might need to try to just go all in or something. Wait, so he doesn't have, which probably was... Ah, fuck, dude. That's actually so annoying. We got, like, kinda close, but we didn't quite get it. Fuck, man. It's unfortunate. Oh, man, dude. Yo, Eric Jefferson says hi. Wait, is he with you right now? Or he's gonna be soon? Never heard boss swear. I swear a lot. I just don't say stuff like the N word because I can't. But like the other swear words I say occasionally. You must have not watched in a while, Barless. E-Spirit. I guess we could just zap. Midnight. Rage. E-Spirit. I guess this is fine. He might have like 3 Musketeers or something if I had to guess. Monk. I guess the level up is fine because we might be able to kill the... Wow, I did not know. We'll just zap as well. Love the Evo zap. This is possible to win, but you won't be able to see progress in your goals that soon. Got to keep pushing. Wait, what do you mean? For what goals? Or you're just saying in general? Maybe I don't understand based off of how you worded that. I guess Giant in the back is fine. We have to try to build a push with everything, like the Dark Prince, the mini P.E.K.K.A. Why did so he has mini P.E.K.K.A. as well? Yikes. I was not expecting him to have a mini P.E.K.K.A, not gonna lie. He's got a lot of good DPS because he's got Hunter, Fisherman, and mini P.E.K.K.A. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if he has a fireball or not. My guess is probably not, but... Oh, there might be an opening here, like actually. The Dark Prince in the back. This might be hard for him to defend, let's see. Okay, nice. Whew. Patience, patience. Nice one. I remember Supercell used to remove people from the creator program for swearing. Yeah, I wonder if half of the reason was that they allowed it was because of Ken. They saw Ken, like, blew up. So, because of that, maybe they wanted to, like, be more lenient. Because he left the creator program because of it, basically, so he could swear. Mighty Miner. I'm pretty sure he's got an Inferno. Yeah, he's got an Inferno Mighty Miner. That's obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna already assume this is probably a bad matchup, but maybe we have a chance of winning. We do at least have a Zap, but it's not really great, to be honest. How's it going international? Yeah, this is a complete hard counter. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this. Yeah, holy shit, bro. Okay, we'll do Dark Prince, I guess. There's guards too. Yikes. I guess we'll fireball this. Uh... That Evo Bomber helped a little bit. Okay, Dark Prince is fine. Nah, it's over. Why don't you wear your glasses? Because I look better with my contacts. That's the main reason. The final balance change is normally Tuesday or Sunday. It's usually Tuesday. It's usually not right when the season ends. There's usually a little bit of time that passes first. He probably has Golem, if I had to guess. Oh! He started praying. Just zap this, probably. Bro. Okay. That's still will... Oh, okay. That's good damage. Thoughts on the words processing? What do you mean, Elias? Do you have the other heroes? Yeah, I have all of them. Why did he prayed again? Okay, nice. Probably just level up again. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's game. We just cycled 2 fireballs. Well, that went pretty well. Thoughts on Kingdom? I don't know. His deck is pretty strange, but he's pretty good with it. Happy New Year's, Hater. His name is Hater. Happy New Year. Why Fireball? It helps a lot in a lot of matchups, but I'm not gonna lie, there's probably some matchups where it would be nice to have the arrows. Especially against, like, bait and, or if you're against people running, like, minions. Alright, some sort of cycle deck, probably. Alright, we need to do this because I don't have... I didn't have a rage in cycle or anything. Not bad. He let the Dark Ob die. Wow. Wait a minute. What is he doing? Hold up. One shot, maybe? Yeah, we do get a connection. Nice. That was actually not great. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to let one of those connect. Okay, that's fine. I thought he was gonna bush, but he decided to go wall breakers. Is there any cards you want to make a comeback this year? Probably like Gob Giant or something, if I had to pick one. Dagger Dash is so bad. You have to use it in this deck, though. Like, you have to run it in this deck. Bar Putt would be another one, yeah. I would like to see the Bar Putt get some sort of buff or rework for sure. How's it going, Dybala? He just... Okay, that Dark Ob wasn't even that good, I don't think. Alright. Hmm. He just... Wow, okay. No, we lost. Damn it, bro. Just went, like, all in the other lane. The Fireball would have been enough, potentially, but the level up, man. You're not using the punch ability? I wonder if going for the punch on the mini P.E.K.K.A might have been able to help me break through. Low-key. That was a bit unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe I should have seen that coming. That was so fucking annoying, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. He just, like, went all in the other lane. Maybe the punching the mini P.E.K.K.A on the other lane would have been better. In double. Dagger sucks. You can't use this deck with Princess Tower, though. Like, there's not a single person in the top 200 using this deck with Princess Tower. They all have the Dagger Duchess. Like, I wish it was good with Princess Tower, but it's not. Like, you have to look at what the people at the top are using. Like, if no one in the top 200 has it, like, and if there's, like, 10 people using this deck, right? And they all have Dagger Duchess. Sometimes you have to follow the crowd. Like, I know the Dagger Duchess seems bad, but in this deck, you have to play it. Like, there's not really an option. Like, it's a requirement in this deck. You got rolled by bait when using Princess Tower? Yeah, I mean, that last matchup, even though I lost, there's no way you would win that matchup with the Princess Tower. Or any, like, bait deck with, like, the spam and crap. Like, you wouldn't win it. Or, like, Hypno's deck, you have to have the Dagger Duchess. If you don't have the Dagger Duchess and you're against, like, Hypno's deck, there's no way you're gonna win. That's, I think, the purpose of it, I'm pretty sure. Do you like Mexican food? Yeah, I do. Chipotle is like my favorite fast food restaurant, even though that's not really authentic Mexican food, but I also like authentic Mexican food a lot. Like sometimes I just go to like Mexican restaurants that have like really good food. It's definitely one of my favorites. This is kind of aggressive by him, I'm not gonna lie. He probably could get away with it though because of the king activation. Nice. Oh my gosh, bro. Thought he was gonna go Magic Archer. He decided not to though. Okay. Bro, are you... Come on, dude. I think we probably got it. Dude, this is so... Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, what? Dude, this guy, man. Okay, finally. Bro. There was like 10 times I thought we were gonna get damage, but then he just yeeted everything. He sucked me in, bro, with the tornado. Every time. We were getting close to finishing him off, bro. And then that NATO came in. Holy, bro. We got it, though. We got it. Okay. Holy crap, man. That match was like... Dude. Okay. Alright. Boss, once you get deported, can you come back within the year, or are you deported for 10 years? It really depends, probably, on a lot of scenarios, like what country you're getting deported to, and all that stuff. It probably is, like, there's probably a multitude of factors, if I had to guess. You gotta start giving tips on the deck. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing half of the time. Bro's clan, this guy's clan, family Nika? What about it? Seems like a nice clan. What is this guy even using? This is bait, I guess? How abusive are you allowed to be, like, the usage of foul language? Like, I think you can say pretty much anything you want. I think there's very few things you can't say. Happy New Year, Josh. Oh, wow. Was not expecting him to... If he goes, like, sends the ability, like, I'm probably gonna go... This could be really good here. Let's see. Yeah, he's pretty low. This could be problematic, though. Let's see. We gotta watch out here. Yeah, he's gonna get quite a lot of damage. Could have been worse, though. That could have been a lot worse, but he is gonna get some damage. Please? Oh my gosh, if that didn't throw, that would have... That Rascal Girl would have... That would have been way too much damage. I don't know if this guy has, a rocket. I would assume he does, but I don't know for sure. Cannon... Okay, he doesn't have a rocket. I don't think there's any way this guy has a rocket, realistically. It would be pretty surprising to me at this point. That's a pretty okay fireball, I guess. Ugh. The princess is annoying, bro. Oh, wow. I was not expecting him to do that. Nice. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sigmity. Sigmity Sigma, man. I think we got it here. Yeah, we won. Nice. Okay. Whew. Bro, wait, if he went Evo Snowball earlier, we might have actually been in a little bit of trouble, potentially. But he didn't play it right away. Alright. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Have you tried Brazilian food like pau de cajuro? Probably not, but I probably would like it because I'm not picky. I like most things. But I heard some Brazilian food is pretty tasty. I might have had it without knowing that I've had it before. This person's running Sparky. Interesting minion horde. I don't know how I feel about that play. And a zap comes in as well. Okay, we're definitely up elixir. So Mega Minion in the back, Giant the bridge here. And then if he goes in for a Sparky, we can just zap it. Yup. Yup. We actually don't even need a zap right away. We can do it now. Bang. Nice. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I could be wrong, but I think that's decent. Because he doesn't have a ton of elixir. Ooh, I tried to slip it in. We didn't, though, unfortunately. Does my mini P.E.K.K.A, like, wanna just die, bro? Like, hello? What is my mini P.E.K.K.A doing, bro? Like, come on. I mean, at least we defended, but... dude, like... Oh my gosh. That was a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. At least we didn't, like, lose our tower. Charge! Ah! Oh. Wait, hold on. Zip! Punch! Yee. Minion. Nice. Go like this. Fireball the horde. There it is. Evo zap the Skarmy. It's over. It's... Let's go. Nice. Let's go. The gameplay lags? Yeah, I know. It's because I don't have Ethernet yet. I had it when I had Xfinity, but I got Verizon now and I don't have Ethernet because I don't have the freaking Xfinity pod. I plugged in the Xfinity pod next to my PC and then I hooked up the Ethernet from that. I don't have any way of doing Ethernet unless I get a really long Ethernet cord and then plug it in all the way from the living room. That would be like the only way. I'd have to get a long Ethernet cord, or I got to get the thing from maybe Verizon has a maybe they got an extender or something, and then I could do the Ethernet into that. Oh my God, Connor QN with the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. W Connor, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. I just need to unlock my door. Yeah, I didn't need anything. Yeah. Maybe like an hour, at least, something like that. What? Should I say it when they can hear? What? Thanks. All right, I'm back. Thank you again, Connor. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 20. Make sure to say thank you, everyone that got gifted a membership from Connor. We'll just do this, I guess. Oh, mortar. Boss, do you own a gun? No, I don't, currently. Okay, probably bomber on that. What? What's that? It's a peek and buy, but a small one. Wait, where did you buy it at? Oh, okay. If Boss had a gun, he'd have a Tommy gun. I think I know what that is, I'm pretty sure. Hmm. He played that in the wrong lane. Hey, Timpa, thank you for the 12 months. No, no! Oh my god. Oh my god, my mini P.E.K.K.A almost turned on his King Tower. No way! Dude, him playing that like that in that position. Oh my gosh. Do that. Holy cow, bro. Okay, we'll do this in the back. Should be fine. Alright, that works. Really good damage. Okay, nice. We might have a small chance. Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh! Let's go! Yo! Okay, hold up. This is actually very winnable now at this point. He might try to snipe the Mega Minion. That's definitely a fireball we want to take. No, I missed. Oh my god. Bro, we actually almost came back from that. Wait, hold on. What are we at now? Okay. Bro. Lost talking to the voices in his head. Bro, what do you mean my girlfriend's here? Opponent keep trolling. Vanguard says, why low viewers? I don't know. It's hard to grow on TikTok, apparently, maybe. Not anymore, Jay. Not anymore. Those sites sometimes take a while to update. Grown man having a girlfriend, by the way. Alright, Casey. Alright, we'll mini Pekka here. By the way, guys, is it true Kai Cenat took his, X back? That's what I heard. Oh, shoot. 2.6 is really hard to beat, but if you have a good start, it's possible. Wait, he doesn't have the Hero Musk, though. We already lost, though, I'm pretty sure. This is a hard counter. Kind of annoying, low-key. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Well. Wait a second. Huge. 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 Punch. 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 Come on. Come on. Alright, that's getting a shot because of the heal spirit. Wait, wait, wait. Hold up, hold up. He might have messed up, low-key. Nice. I think we actually won. Let's go, bro. Let's go. He might be kind of tilted. I don't know. Nice win. Yeah, I don't know how he lost in that situation. Especially because we didn't even get, like, in the first minute, he had a really good start. So I don't know how he threw in that situation. Bro, with the Asian, no raisin. Bro, what does that even mean? It rhymes, so I mean... The just giant other lane. Okay, nice. That's a really good start. This guy actually has brain damage. Bro, I don't know what he's... Holy cow, bro. Not Adrian, by the way. I'm talking about... Bro, I don't know what Elias is going off about. I'm so confused what his deck is, like, actually. Invader streaming, do you have anything to say to him? I just hope he invades me soon, man. I've been waiting for so long, and I haven't been invaded yet. And to be completely honest with you, chat, I'm disappointed. It is Royal Giant. Bro, what the actual... Wait, I think he might have just threw, actually. Yeah, nice. Nice. Holy cow, bro. Wait, how much do vines do? Wait a minute. Chat, do the vines do enough to the... No, they don't. They don't. Well, with the rage, it would have been enough, right? I think. I don't know for sure. Nah, I guess it doesn't. Probably it doesn't do enough, I don't think. Yeah, I saw some people running that RG deck like Firkin. Firkin was using it. JP's calling? Who's JP? Jordan Peterson? JP from my high school? Well, like, what JP are we talking about here? Oh, this guy is Sparky, I remember. JP Morgan? John Pork? John Paul? Oh my gosh, bro. Doesn't that knock the Musk into the other lane? Yeah, it does. Nice. Okay, those minions were pretty... What? The bowler was... Come on, bro. Never mind. Those minions actually were good. Do yourselves a favor, never listen to anything Jordan Peterson says? Fair enough. Dave eats candy. Could be a nice fireball here. And then I'm gonna Evo Zap as well. That pretty much almost kills the Sparky. Oh yeah, that... Okay, that's worth, I think. And then we can just go for the Evo Berry on top of the thingy-mabob. If he Giants in front. He didn't even do that, though. Andrew Tate cracked Jordan Peterson's daughter. Bro, I've seen that, or like I've seen a lot of people talking about that. I don't know if that actually happened, though. Maybe, but I don't know for sure. No! Oh, heavens. Fuck. Ujerb channel with the $5 dono says, "Hey boss, hope you have a beautiful 2026." Hey, I appreciate that, Ujerb. I hope you have a beautiful 2026 as well. This Ujerb guy really likes the word beautiful, I've noticed. We all can use a little more beauty, I guess, in our life, right? Someone just said piggy? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean piggy? What do you mean by that? Are you calling me a piggy? Oh shoot. Oh, nice! Let's go! The level up did nothing. Nice. What do you think about the whole Somali daycare fraud scams going on? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. I saw Nick Shirley. I actually watched most of that video. I don't know if this is a controversial thing to talk about because it's kind of political. My take on it is it actually might not be the politician's fault entirely in Minnesota until we know like all the details. But the fact that that's going on as widespread as it was in Minnesota makes me think that that probably happens in a lot of other states for sure. Like that definitely happens in oh shoot, that Dark Prince was bad. Does he read TikTok chat or not? I just did. That conversation I just started is from TikTok, actually. But yeah, I mean that whole thing is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And it kind of begs the question, like, how many states does that happen in? Like, I think it's kind of the tip of the iceberg. Like for me, I feel like what it proves is that probably happens all the time in other states, like especially California. It definitely happens in Virginia, the state I live in. Um, and I think it kind of opened the door to like exposing more fraud and kind of making it realize it's like a widespread issue, basically. So it's really interesting, the whole thing. Um, I don't understand anything. I'm from Europe. It's basically so people in Minnesota were opening like daycares, right? And if you guys didn't know, in the US, especially medical facilities, but it also applies to daycares, churches, like schools, all this stuff, they get money from the government, right? And it's funded by taxpayers. So they were reporting that they had like 100 kids at the daycare, right? Or like 120, and then they didn't have any kids there at the daycare. They were just saying that they had those kids there, reporting the amount of kids they had at the daycare, so they got money from like basically the government. Um, they would get like millions of dollars or like hundreds of thousands of dollars pretending to be like a daycare, basically. So it's essentially fraud. The whole like controversy now though is the question of, is it the politician's fault? You know, like for example, Tim Walz. Like, is it his fault? That's the question. That's what we don't know. It could be, but what also is a possibility is it could be the local politicians' faults. Like maybe for example, the representatives of Minnesota, or like maybe the senators. Like we don't know all the details yet, like whose fault it is. It definitely is people in the government's fault, though, for sure. And it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out because it really could affect like the upcoming like midterms and stuff like that. Um, or like Tim Walz like running for re-election. Like it's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out. Um, we'll just zap here. This is 2.6, so we gotta be careful. Maybe we could do this and just go in here. We gotta watch out here because the Dagger Duchess is depleted. Probably just a zap on this should be fine. In Europe, they don't get money like that, but of course, in this case, in America, it's the local politician's fault. Yeah, I agree. We don't know whose fault it is entirely yet, like which politicians, but they're probably gonna run some investigations and there'll be like court hearings, I'm sure. So probably would have been good to go for the ability, but he likely would have defended, so I don't know. Nice. That was really good damage. Maybe he wins us the game. Good D. Nice. Nice! I hope we win, because we're playing this a lot better than him. Okay, Dark Prince. I don't think we're going to get any damage off of that. Close. We almost got a punch, but not quite. Bro still has his Christmas tree out. A lot of people have it up until New Year's. It's actually like a common thing. Rip. Unfortunate. Dude. Dude, it was so close. And it's a hard counter, too. That's kind of what makes it more unfortunate. Rip, bro. This is the mortar player, right? Yeah, it's probably the mortar player. Boss's stream made his internet lag. Have the balance changes been added yet? No, they're never added until after the season. I guess we'll do this just because we want to support the giant a little bit. He just spent... Um... I say that because Andrew Tate and his brother are in prison right now for trafficking and assault charges. Not the role model kids need today, in my opinion. Well, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like, here's one thing I will say, and I think most people can agree with this. Andrew Tate like fell off like a ton, like a lot, and then he lost a lot of the remaining aura he had because he lost the fight. Recently, I don't know if you guys saw. He had a fight that he lost basically. And he kind of got clowned on by everyone because he basically was saying like, this is what happens when he doesn't fight like a woman or something like that. It was kind of funny. Oh man. He didn't fall off, he was shadow banned. I don't think he would be shadow banned, to be honest. Especially with Elon owning Twitter now. Like, he definitely didn't get shadow banned on Twitter. I'm like 100% sure about that. Maybe if you're talking about like other platforms, but okay. Bro, we're cooked. The Duchess is depleted, unfortunately. I mean, I guess we could just rage this. We might kind of be okay for a little bit, but the situation isn't particularly great. Thoughts on clavicular manslaughter? Well, the guy didn't even die, right? But I do know that he ran over someone. I don't know, that whole thing was a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's not gonna get charged or anything because it happened in Florida. So the laws do allow that type of thing for, like, self-defense. But, I don't know, that whole thing was kind of a little... I don't know, like, a little crazy. The guy was, like, in his defense, the guy was being a bit annoying. Because the guy was, like, stalking him or something, but... I don't know if his reaction was really the right approach. But obviously he's on like a lot of different drugs, so he probably doesn't even care, so... This is our last hope. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through, though. Yeah, we're... Rip. Wait, the Dark Prince did get some good damage, though. Yeah, it's over. Everything about him is corny. Dude, I've been seeing so many funny things recently. I don't know what to say about this generation. If we should laugh or just say this, like, generation's cooked. Because the other thing I heard with Clavicular recently is the whole, like, J.D. Vance Newsom thing. He's gonna vote for Newsom because he mogs Vance or whatever. It's so funny. And then Nick Fuentes started talking about that, too. Bro, this younger generation is kind of funny, man, I have to say. The thing is, it's becoming mainstream, though, because people like Clavicular and Nick Fuentes are, like, very famous in this day and age. Like, they're very known. So it's what people like to watch, I guess. How old are you? I'm 22. Are you from Minnesota? No, I'm not. If I was, though, I'd definitely open a daycare. How do you feel about AI taking over videos and shorts? I don't mind it, but I know it's bad for a lot of people because PC prices are really expensive now. Like, I've seen so many people get mad about that on Twitter. Like, I've seen so many tweets where someone will quote retweet, like, an AI generated thing, and people will be like, this is why, like, I can't buy PC parts, or this is why they're so expensive. Like, people are getting really mad about it because of that. I guess I'm a little lucky because I just recently, before all this got more expensive, got like a new PC. But yeah, people are so mad about it. Like they're talking about RAM being like really expensive and stuff. Um, the unfortunate thing is for a lot of people is that if anything, I actually think AI is just going to be used more and more. It's not going to go down anytime soon. It also means that like the AI products and everything are also going to be like go up as well. Um, like what I'm saying is the software people use for AI, that's going to continue going up in price as well because AI is going to continue getting popular. Like people are going to want to be using the AI models that are more expensive and can generate like higher quality videos. I have Chat GPT Premium. I pay for that every month. I have considered about potentially getting like an even better AI software, but I mean, I use AI a lot, so um, we'll just zap this, I guess. He's got a really, bro? He has a freaking bomb tower? Loki wouldn't be surprised if this guy's like a rocket too. And whips it out of nowhere. Oh, we won. It's over. Nice. Nice win. The one thing I don't get is, someone needs to explain this to me, chat. This is the one thing I'll never be able to wrap my head around. Like, I see a lot of people on Twitter or, like, other social media that clown on people for using, like, AI when they're asking a question. Like, they'll tag Grok, and then everyone's clowning on them, like, thinking they're stupid for doing it. It might depend on the question, but how is that any better than looking it up on Google, for example? Like, how is asking AI worse than looking something up on Google? Is it not more or less the same thing? Like, I've never been able to wrap my head around that. Like, do people really get that mad by AI that if someone's asking AI something, they think that's any worse than asking Google? Like, I've never understood that, but then people think those people are like brain dead for asking AI a question. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's the thing I don't understand, personally. AI is the easy way to find out compared to researching on Google. Exactly. Like, it's so helpful for research. Like, you can get so many details in depth. It knows everything, and it's very accurate. That's why a lot of people use it to cheat on tests as well and stuff, because you literally, it's accurate enough to get an A on tests and exams. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with using AI for things. It's it makes the research for you. Yeah, I mean, and when you're looking on Google, you have to, it takes a while to find those exact answers. You might have to look through a bunch of different things. I guess we'll go in here. Did we already... We, like, already won. That was a good punch by him, though, to be fair. Let's see. Nice, we won. GG. Billionaires love y'all for using AI, though? Wait, why? Why do billionaires like it, or what do they get out of it? I maybe haven't put much thought into that. Using AI is fine, but being a lazy POS who can't even put any effort into work is not. I mean, that's fair. That is fair, but I just think a lot of people take the easy route oftentimes. It's hard to, I mean, sometimes, like, here's what I will say, like, and maybe this is the problem with this generation, it's hard to find motivation to work hard when you can take the easy route and get the same result, you know what I mean? Because there was a graduate, I believe it was from, what was it? It was from a really good school, like, it was in California, I forget what it was, but essentially they got their degree and then they were showing they used like AI on their last project, so it's like they basically used it like almost all the way to help them with their degree, I guess is what they're saying, but we'll just fireball this. Oh, nice. I think he messed up. I guess I'm different than everyone else. I like to put in effort. That's good. I mean, it's good to put in effort. I wonder if it would have been better to go in for... I'll just Mega Minion though, it's alright. Nice. We got a hit there. Nice. GG. Bro, I'm in school for IT, systems management, and security, and the teachers even prompt at the bottom to use AI as a tool if you get confused or lost. Well, exactly. I mean, it's because AI knows pretty much everything. I don't want to say it knows. It never 100%. Like, don't take what I say literally, but I I mean, and I talked to my parents about this too, how they could both use it for their jobs and make their life so much easier. My mom knows the type of person that likes, I think a lot of the older generations used to it, right? So people that are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, they're not used to using AI, so they would prefer to put in work and effort, right? But a lot of people that work 9 to 5 jobs, it depends on what you're doing. It's different if you're like a lawyer, a doctor, but even if you're making like 6 figures a year and you have a master's degree, and a lot of your work involves emails, working on slides, presentations, or you're reviewing other people's work, for example, which is a lot of work that consultants do, or even people that work in the government. My mindset is like, why don't they use AI? They'd get so much done quicker. They'd get so much more done at a faster pace. Like a lot of people that complain, for example, about the government being slow and not knowing what the hell they're doing, it's because you got a bunch of like old heads in the government that don't know how to use AI. They're not tech savvy at all. Whereas if they knew how to use it, they would get a lot more done. That's my argument. So if anything, people should be using it more. The problem is people don't know how to use it. Or they're kind of afraid to use it for whatever reason. That's the other thing I noticed too. Some older people are worried about using it because it's like, oh, they don't know how to use it, so they're afraid to like learn it. So I think that's actually, if anything, part of the problem is that people don't use it or embrace it as much as we should be. That's kind of my take, is like, if anything, it should be used more. But I guess people that don't like AI would kind of hate that take. So it really depends on where you stand. The AI brain rots. Yeah, the brain rot AI stuff is a little bit out of hand. That I can agree with. Why is the name in red? They can do something to change it. I don't know what exactly, but we're back at 3K, I just realized. Ah, shoot. Low-key caught him lacking a little bit there. Nice start. Woo! Satisfying. Boss, you need to actually do some research into AI, man. This is probably your worst take by far. How about I ask AI and do research that way? Garfield, would you like that? Would that make you happy? How about this, Garfield? After the stream, I'll ask AI and do some research. How does that sound? That sounds like a great idea. I'll see what AI has to say about that and what it thinks. Nice win, GG. We're actually climbing up. We're almost top 300, which is really solid. Where did I start the stream at? I'm kind of curious. Let me see. I started at like... Okay, we're up like a little over 100, which is pretty good, I guess. What the heck? Oh, I just opened up TikTok. That happened. Alright. What's your highest finish? Fifth. Hilarious that a guy named Garfield's talking about being low T. Bro, I don't understand when people say that someone says something they disagree with, they just say the guy's like low T or something. That's kind of funny. Oh, man. Dynamic, thank you for the donation. Says keep grinding. I appreciate that. What is low T? Asking a friend? It means low testosterone, basically. How's it going, Sud? I heard that AI uses a lot of water. Yeah, it's because water's used to power, like, the computers. Like, a lot of the computers use water, that's why. Happy New Year, FB. Him having the king activation is going to help him a lot. Nice. Bro, this match is crazy. What the heck? Okay. Wait, he misclicked the mortar, right? What? Bro. Bro. What the heck? Nice. Let's go. That's the main thing you got to be careful for. Like, make sure you don't get predicted by the tornado. Nice. You do realize how much of what people watch on YouTube or TikTok is AI? Yeah, I know that, Garfield, but I think what you can take from that is to try to capitalize off of it, and if you know how to use AI well, then you can make AI slop that other people watch, so you get rich off of it. That's why I don't understand your argument that only billionaires like the fact that AI is getting more popular, because if you're poor, and if you learn how to use AI and you make popular AI slop on YouTube and TikTok, you could be bringing in money, right? Am I missing something? So that's completely different than billionaires. Broke people can make money off of it too. So I don't understand why only billionaires would be happy about AI becoming mainstream. Because obviously when we live in a society that's, well, there's equal, I guess, opportunity for everyone, or capitalism, then the people that know how to use it can just make it, basically. Almost top 300. No one's making money off YouTube Shorts. You don't make a lot, but if you know how to... But there's AI long-form YouTube videos as well. There's some videos you watch on YouTube, you can clearly tell it's AI, the whole video. And you can make a lot of money off of that. I'm even sure there's been people that have become millionaires off of making that content, or close to it anyway. Boss is really going to love AI when his channel becomes irrelevant because of it? Nope. If anything, that would be a wake-up call for me to start mastering AI and making AI content myself. So I disagree, Garfield. Like, if anything, it would just be a motivation and wake-up call for me. So I disagree with that completely. We probably just cycle here. Boss is AI. I could be. This is elite level rage bait for me or Garfield? Because Garfield has been a D1 hater of mine for a while, like for months. This isn't like the first time he's disagreed with me. So sometimes I do question if he's just rage baiting and trying to disagree with everything I say. Because he disagrees with everything I say, and it's pretty obvious that I'm not always wrong, but I don't know if there's been a single time he's agreed with what I've said, so that's how I kind of know he's probably just rage baiting. Because I don't know if there's been a single time where he's been like, oh, that's right, boss, or you're exactly right. That's an intelligent thing to say. Even though I say a lot of intelligent things, obviously. We'll just Evo Zap this, I guess. Boss baiting? Well, now I might be rage baiting now. You never know. We'll just do this, I guess. Ooh, he's just fireball cycling. Okay, hold up. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Alright. Ooh! Let's go. Let's go. 1 HP. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. That was crazy. Bro. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wait, what are we... Okay, we're top 300 right now. Let's go, baby. We're on a pretty good streak now. Okay, we should try to get 3100, I think. What happens if you lose to an AI in Clash Royale? Bro, AI is coming in Clash Royale, I'm pretty sure. We've already seen it a bit. Like, people make it for, like, the Elixir spectating and cycle, and then there's probably going to be it for, like, bots you can play against for practice soon as well. Ice Golem. Does he have 2.6? It probably is 2.6. Okay, that's fine. This should probably counter it, yeah. That's gonna get a shot because of the Ice Spirit. Okay, let me think about this. Yeah, we need a giant in the back here. That's fine. I think I can ignore that, yeah. Okay. This is difficult, but if I play well, I could win, maybe. I'm against So Tired? Alright. This is a difficult matchup, but it's winnable. I have no clue why he has this name. Okay, he didn't go for it. I thought he was going to. Uh, I don't know, man. Giant in the back, I guess. Dude, this is like, oh my god. Wait, he kind of messed up. Yo! Yo! Oh my god, we're playing so well. Holy crap. Okay. That got so much damage, though. Okay. Dude, let's go. I think we got it. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm playing so well. Let's go. That's a good 2.6 player, too. He's pushing people? Wait, hold up. He's pushing this guy, chat? Someone on TikTok said he's pushing this guy. Is he actually? Maybe he is. I don't know. Dude, you're not playing well. The deck it's easy, no skill. Well, even if you, like, I could agree this deck is easier to play than 2.6, but even so, that's not an easy matchup to win, because it's a good matchup for 2.6. But, so, in order to win that matchup, you have to play really well. Like, I played better than he did. I know that's probably, like, a tough thing for 2.6 players to hear, but that's kind of the fact of the matter. I played better than he did. Even if we want to say, like, the deck I'm using is, like, lower skill, that's fine, but in that specific match, I played better than him. That's why I won. That's an objective statement. It's not even, like, that's just a fact. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I have an ego, but that was just a really good match. We're on a good streak now. We're actually almost top 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in a row. Dude, 6, 7. Are we dead ass? Are we? Okay, wait. No, hold on. Let's leave that in 2026. I'm sorry, chat. I shouldn't have said that. But it's 7. Okay, it's 7. Dylan, thank you for the $5 dono. He says, you know when or if the 2v2 ranking badge will be updated, Mr. Bossman? I'm not sure, actually. Did they, I could check, I could try to check for you and find out if other people ask that. Hopefully by the end of the season. My guess is maybe by the end of the season. I'll go until I lose, chat. I'll go until I lose. How about that? I'll play until I lose, I think. E-Spirit Musk. Does anyone know what this guy's got? I want to say this. Oh, pigs. Okay, I was not expecting that. That does make sense, though. Okay. He got himself a lot of damage there. We gotta be careful. That was kind of a nice start for him, I'm not gonna lie. Let's try to go in here and make something happen. No way. If that just gets... Nice! Okay, he's gonna go for the Musk ability, I'm pretty positive. Because he's gonna be desperate for damage. He's gonna play it. Nice! Called it. Let's go. Nice. We already won as long as we defend. I guess those pigs were a little aggressive. We were able to capitalize off of that really well. Probably just this here. The ghost might get one shot, but that's not really the end of the world. Okay, we'll do this. We're going to be down probably like 2 elixir, but he can't really do anything. His ghost is out of hand, his pigs are out of hand, so he can't pressure me. He can't pressure me. We're completely fine. So even though he's up 2, he can't really do much out of it. He might go like Musk in the back or something. E-Spirit, okay. We'll just giant in the back. Yep, there's the Musk. He's probably going to try to get pigs down right away, if I had to guess. Oh, okay, we'll just Evo Zap this. Really good Evo Zap value. We're completely fine. Nice. He might have given up, actually. Yeah, GG. That's a pretty, I think, decent matchup, because we got, like, Dark Prince Fireball and the Bomber for the pigs. Yeah, I agree, Max. I think that is a good matchup for me. We also had a really nice start, though. Like, that start was also really lucky as well, which I think helped us out. I was a little worried with the pigs getting all that damage, but then I realized it was a bit of an overcommitment. Probably the pigs player needs to be passive. What are we at now? We're almost top 200. Wow. We won like 8 in a row. How's it going, Sindhu? Adam says, what happens if I get the same legendary Evo shards that I already own? Is it possible to get repeats for them? I didn't know it was. Maybe it is, though. I'm not really sure, though. Goat Luca. Vinland. That's an anime, right? Vinland? I think I've heard of that. That's the profile pic that Alf QQ has. The Vinland thing. I've never seen it, though. Chef. I have not seen Chef in a really long time. Okay, he might have, what is this? Hold up. No! I think we lost. Wait, no. Hold on. I don't want to say it's completely over yet. But... oh, shucks, it's over. I think. Wait, is he getting a little too... Nah, yeah. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's over. Rip. Bro. I had no idea what he was using, and he kind of capitalized off of that. Bro. Yeah, it's already game. I don't think we can come back from this. It's pretty much impossible. I guess punching the giant into the other lane was... or punching the Night Witch probably wasn't a good play, because as a result of that, we had 2 less elixir. I mean, even if we... okay, I mean, we got his tower. That's pretty cool. I don't know, though, if that's going to matter a ton, because pretty much at this point... I don't think we should give him the tower. It sucks we had that start, because I'm not going to lie, if it weren't for the start, this was like a very, very winnable matchup. But I think that's how his deck works. It's pretty good in single. Maybe we got like a small chance. It's pretty low, but we might have like a small chance. Let's see what happens here. We kind of have to knock into the... Nah, yeah, it's over. It's over. Alright, GG. We won 8 in a row, though. We did pretty good. I actually think that is a good matchup for me, but I didn't know what he was using, so that kind of screwed me over a little bit. And the Giant Punch. The Giant Punch, I think, was the main thing that cost that match more than anything, because it was 2 Elixir that I then didn't have to defend. We're like 251, though. That's solid. I think I'm going to call it here, chat. I didn't eat anything yet today, actually. Hardly anything anyway. So I'll probably call it here. But I'm glad I could stream 2 days in a row. And both streams we actually climbed up, which is pretty cool. There's like 4 days of the season left. I could maybe try to go for a good finish this season. We'll see. I guess if I have time to play a lot on Sunday. But yeah, peace, chat. Have a nice day. Thank you everyone on TikTok for watching. Have a good one. I'll be live again soon, maybe tomorrow or day after. I'll try to figure out what video I want to do today. I don't really know yet, but maybe there's one I could do. I'll see. Bye-bye. And see ya, YouTube. Appreciate you all watching. Have a happy new year.